Well, we have hit the halfway point of the season now, and kind of not looking forward to this one because I really don't know how it's going to act and if it's going to let me pass for the lead or not, because I can draft up through the field really easy, but then sometimes, no matter what I do, I can't get a run past the leader to save my life, so I'm hoping it doesn't turn out that way. But, yeah. Daytona, it's the July race, 25%. We won't have to pit in this race. It's only like 40, 42 laps. You can go like 50 here. So I shouldn't have to pit any. What the fuck was I going to do? Oh, yeah, bring that up. Make sure. Okay, yeah. Let's not waste any time, and let's see how good or how bad this goes for me. I don't have a good feeling about it. I'm going to go ahead and get to the bottom. Ain't fucking around. Short stages, 9 laps. We can get to the top 10 in 8 or 9 laps, so we'll see. Damn, our line's moving, buddy. Woohoo! I love when that line moves like that. Sometimes you get bogged down and you can't go anywhere. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot, I don't think, in this race. It all depends. These Daytona and Talladega is like the 2 races I do that are exciting for people to watch. So you really don't need me to talk. I'd like to thank Michael McDowell there. I was going to make a good run there. Crack the throttle so I don't plow into busher. I have a hard enough time passing for the lead. I don't need any aero damage to go with it, so. The pack is really swirly. I'm noticing the pack is really swirly. Look at Kyle Larson. I really felt the side draft there slowing me down, but we fought through it. Not going to pit in this race. We don't need to. I don't know if the AI will pit or not. They might. Go, go, go. Get out of my damn way. I got places to go, damn it. I ain't got time to be fucking fiddle farting around with you. Now Brennan Gaughan slowed me down. Whenever there's a chance that they might not get to side by side with someone, the AI will hit the fucking brake. And it really doesn't matter if you're behind them or not. They don't care. If they just slam on that brake, you can't go nowhere. You can't push them forward very much. You bitch. McMurray was going to try to clear himself, just like real life Jamie McMurray. The battle is getting to the front. God, if I could get to... He knew I wasn't going to get to him. He didn't have any help, and he still cleared me and cut me off coming through the tri-oval. That's the most frustrating thing in the world. I don't know what's going on with the second pack, but they're kind of falling back. Then Kyle Busch got a great shove from me. Pull up on him and pass him at the last second. We're getting bogged down here on the bottom. Trying not to beat my shit up too bad. But I ain't pitting. I won the Daytona 500 NASCAR Heat Evolution going like 55 laps on fuel. We can win this one going 40 whatever. However many laps are in this. I shoved Logano in there. I was not about to have him just slam on the brakes and ride. Uh-oh. Austin Dillon about lost it. Always a welcome sight. In any NASCAR race. See that 3 car with Austin Dillon driving it eat shit. We did the Chicago race earlier tonight, and I want to get going in this season and try to finish it, you know. Force my way in there. When I passed him, my wheels were above that yellow line. Can't wait to get up here and not be able to get the lead. That's going to be fun. It's going to be Stenhouse again. I could have swore it was Stenhouse at Daytona and the 500 that we run. I can't remember. Maybe it was. Damn, look at the run he got. Oh yeah, I ain't going to be able to pass these fuckers. If I can, it'll surprise the hell out of me. I got some help, at least some decent help. Hey, we got it for now. Keeping it's hard, but I think it's possible to do it in this particular race. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes I'll turn on a Daytona race and try to do it, and it'll just be like, nope, you ain't passing the leader. Hell, you saw it in our 500. The only reason we won is because the AI didn't know how to do pit strategy. But that's a confidence booster to come up here in a plate race and manage to get the lead. Now we just got to hold her steady and block the run. The run will usually come on the bottom. It's frustrating when they get a run and pass you on the outside. Because no matter what, if you don't block the bottom, that fucker on the bottom will speed past you. Well, this has been an exciting first segment, first stage. Ron Blaney's getting a run, but I don't think it's enough to do anything. Could be wrong. I ain't going to poke my ass up there and give him the help. Oh, it's a run. Yeah, he's doing something. I hate when they get too wide with cars behind both of them. I'm really uncomfortable right now because my air conditioner's blowing on my face, and as soon as this segment's over, I'm turning the shit off. Blaney went really high there. Plate racing's fun when it feels like it's working properly, like it's realistic. It's always fun in the video games, not so much in real life, I'd imagine. Turn this damn air off so I can, as my history teacher would say, constipate on the race. He's a big race fan, my old history teacher. He was a good dude. I think he still teaches over at my old high school. Take a deep breath. It's all going to depend on if we can hold the lead on restarts or not. That's when they usually get them runs together and jump you. Stage points. Stealing them playoff points. We're hoarding them. We've only had to give up a few this year. Okay, Suarez got a jump on me. I think as we come up through the gears here with Keselowski up our ass, we should go on by. Yep. Hold it for 9 more laps, and then whatever the last stage is. Next race is Kentucky, and then I think Loudon's the one after that. So once we get through this tough pile of shit, we got some easy races coming up, I think. I feel very confident about Kentucky and Loudon. And Pocono, Watkinsville, and Indy. We got some really good races coming. The only speed bump after this is Bristol. Then we got Kansas again later on, and then Homestead is a bitch, so look forward to that. Stupid point system. Dominate like we have, and then it comes down to Homestead, and I might not win the shit. Boyer's making a run. Uh-oh. But if I don't block the bottom, Brad's going to pass me. Boyer shouldn't get to run until we get down the backstretch, and then I can kind of fend him off. Or maybe not. Making me nervous back there. Fuck you. Can y'all, like, not get too wide, 10 rows deep back there? Can you not do that, please? Stressing me out. Boyer's kind of lost his help a little bit. It's going to come back to him here. That's so annoying, because if they form up, it all depends on how they form up if I'm going to win this race or not. Hopefully over the course of a long run, it's just on after the restart, they're kind of already formed up and ready to go. So now they're going to get 3 wide, because here comes Hamlin. Oh, that's just what I want to see. I want them 3 wide in my mirror. Yes, give it to me, Daddy. Go 3 wide. Pass me on all fucking sides. Oh, yes, Daddy. So creepy. I'm not a creep, I just look like one. Well, I did in high school, anyway. According to most people, anyway. Some of that went away when I lost a lot of weight. Now I just look like a guy in a heavy metal band, but I don't play any instruments except drums, and I'm not very good at those. And I can sing okay, but I'm not confident at all in my singing. I don't know why I'm talking about this. The fuck do you care? I'm just rambling now. Rambling to keep from choking this race away, hopefully. Hopefully. It's going to be tough. Get down here just in front of Hamlin so Jones can't get the pull up to me. I like a shorter race at Daytona here. This is nice. Less time for me to stress out. I'm happy to make this race a 25% race. Less time for me to lose my shit. But I got a feeling that third stage is going to go by super slow, and then they'll throw a late caution and they'll all jump me down the backstretch. And that'll be all she wrote. It's funny how sometimes the stages really benefit us, like at Daytona and Kansas. And then other times I'm like, I've got the lead and I just kind of want the race to go green because they've kind of strung out now. They're single file on the bottom. Not a lot of stress in my life at the current moment, but that's all going to change when we restart for stage 3. I was sitting here thinking I should just go ahead and do Daytona tonight and get it over with. Since my goal is to get at least three races this weekend. So this will be the second one. I'm going to do whatever's next. Fuck you, Hamlin. Way to move up and let them get too wide again. Here they come. They're forming up. I'm going to stay with Hamlin until we get to the corner, and I'm going to go to the bottom. You fucker. I feel like Kyle Busch right now. Thanks, fuckers. You know, for as much as I rag on Kyle, I really relate to him in a lot of ways. In how I drive. And my shitty attitude. And I'm a sore loser. Which is why I did what I did in our Kansas and Bristol races in our little season here. Because I refuse to lose. Although at Daytona here, there's not much I can do if they get by me. So if they pull that off, I can't do nothing about it. So don't expect much fuss out of me. I mean, you'll hear me bitching up a storm, but that's about it. I can't really pull any bullshit here to benefit me. Well, stage 2 winner. I wish it was the race. You gotta worry a little bit longer. Eric Jones. Oh yeah, I did notice that was him in second. Damn. I can't have him getting points. They're all pitting. I'm not pitting. I'm not giving up this lead. Because I know if I pit, I'll come out in 30th. I'm not giving up the lead. Once you get it, you better bust your ass to keep it. Hey, they put some shitty cars up here. De Benedetto and Kennington didn't pit, so they've got some shitty cars up here. That should help us get rolling here anyway. Unless De Benedetto, it'd be funny if De Benedetto just flew by and that's all, and he wins the race. Wouldn't that be some shit? All right. We can go well beyond the scheduled distance on fuel, thanks to the caution help. Good, they already got kind of single file back there. I expected them to be too wide roaring off of turn 2. Jones is going to get a run down the back here, but it ain't going to be enough. DJ Kennington in second. Let's just go green from here on out. What do you say, boys? That was what I needed to see on that restart. So that's really appreciated. Blaney's getting well, he's running kind of stalled out. He goes back down in line. That's odd. It looked to me like Blaney was going to come tearing up through there. You know, the other day off stream, I was doing a race at Vegas, and I lightly brushed the wall off of turn 2, and a caution came out. I was like, damn, this game is realistic. It's got NASCAR logic. NASCAR officiating logic. It's fun to do the plate races, it really is. And it's nice to just hold this fucker wide open. The only tracks these cars turn on is Daytona and Talladega. I feel like the default wedge, the 50% wedge, is like perfect for me here. If I took any wedge out, I'd feel like it was too twitchy. So this is the one racetrack, well, one of the two, Talladega, the other one, where I leave the wedge alone if I have to pit, because I just feel like it's perfect here for me to hold a steady wheel. I love the way the cars handle here. Because, you know, handling ain't much of a factor in the video game of Daytona. In real life, it's kind of getting that way again, but not so much in the video game, really. I don't feel any... It's not like the EA games. Remember what Daytona was like in, like, NASCAR Thunder 2003? You could really get loose, and if... I remember in 2005 Chase for the Cup, if you took the wrong angle going into turn 3, if you went in too high, you would just get really loose. You had a groove you had to run in. I miss those games, man. If we ever get to play those, that'll be fun. Go back and play with the old point system and like the old cars. Be a big nostalgia boner for me. Uh-oh, here comes Austin Dillon. He's going to wreck me for the win. Just like he did in real life. So now I feel like we got a competitive car in second. That worries me. As long as the 96 stays up in that top lane, I'm not worrying too much. I just need that 96 to block one lane, and we're good. I think somebody moved up into that top lane, unfortunately. Silence. It's golden. God help me if I lose this race to Eric Jones. I may break shit. Anybody can win except Eric Jones if I give this up. Just stay green, for the love of Christ. I've got this under control now. I can live with this. Austin Dillon's kind of all over the place. Like that eBay fashion commercial. I'm all over the place. Ooh la la. Well, they can bring that back. It's less annoying than those fucking KFC commercials with Reba. Oh my God. I want to kill myself every time I hear those commercials. The eBay fashion commercial became... It was so annoying, but they played it so much to the point of comedy, where it actually became pretty funny. And I knew every damn word to the jingle. See, Austin Dillon almost got by me, and he's got a pretty good run. But Denny's making a run on the bottom, so... They're forming up again. I don't like it. I was too busy talking about fucking eBay fashion. If I lose this race because of the eBay fashion commercial, that's gonna suck, ain't it? Smooth talking. I love it. No disrespect, man. I'll blow your cover. Want my hot picks for Richmond tomorrow night? Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex. There you go. If you're playing DraftKings, you get that lineup, you're in business. Thank God I don't play DraftKings. I'd get addicted to that shit. I gotta save my money right now. I got a cruise to pay for. May 1st is sneaking up on me, but I've got the money. And I'll have more by then. So it's all good. I got 250 of the 300 I need by May 1st. Put away for this cruise. That's going to be a fun time, people. And Coca-Cola 600 is coming up. I'm going to that. I'm really excited. I love going to races. I'd go to a bunch if I could. I'd have been at Bristol. I'd go to Darlington. I'd have been at Martinsville. If I really had money, I'd be at Talladega or Daytona or something like that. Those races are the only two races that are still big draws. Actually, I feel like Darlington, Daytona, and Talladega are the only three big draws left, because you never know what's going to happen at Daytona or Talladega. And Darlington's just fun with the whole retro thing they do every year. That makes it a fun time. And Darlington, you know, as cool as it would be to have two Darlington races a year, the fact that there's only one Darlington race a year makes it, you know, even more special, I guess. Even though I'd love to have two Darlington races. Would be. Ew. Now, this reminds me of watching when Dale Jr. used to lead these plate races, and with about 10 or 15, 20 to go, I'd get extremely nervous. That feeling of just nervous excitement, I can't describe it. I haven't felt that with any driver other than Dale Jr. Ryan Blaney, I'm a big Ryan Blaney fan, though. I feel like I'm going to get there with him. Because I really got upset. I was really angry when Ryan Blaney got wrecked leading the race at Bristol because Trevor Bayne is a fucking idiot. Fucking hate Trevor Bayne. Somebody else needs to be in that. Put Chris Buescher in the 6. I think Roush owes Buescher a better cup ride than the one he's got. Yes, Roush is not setting the world on fire, but God, they're better than the 37 that Buescher's stuck in, wasting his fucking career. I think Buescher's talented. I mean, for God's sakes, he must be. He won at Mid-Ohio, remember? He also won at Dover. Those are tough racetracks. I really hate it for Buescher. They really need to get him in that 6 car before they bring out a third Roush car and have Ryan Reed drive it. God help us. God help us all. Roush, what happened? Like Stenhouse, I will give credit. Stenhouse sucks, and he's the butt of a lot of jokes, but he's gotten much better. Trevor Bayne has not shown any improvement whatsoever, and Ryan Reed is a fucking scrub. Roush used to develop talented drivers, Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, etc. These days, it's fucking Ryan Reed and Trevor Bayne. Ooh. Didn't Kevin Swindell drive the 16 in the Xfinity Series once or twice, something like that? Or was that somebody else? Remember Colin Braun? What happened to him? How do you say his last name? Colin Brown? It's spelled Braun, like Braun Strowman. Braun! That's how it's spelled. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's been so long. Remember John Wood? Now I'm just naming off like early 2000s Truck Series drivers. Bill Lester. Matt Crafton. Oh wait, he's still racing. Coy Gibbs, remember him? He was ass, wasn't he? Who the fuck else? Another Truck Series driver from back then. Of course, there's the old guys, Johnny Benson and Mike Skinner and Ron Hornaday. Those kind of guys. Boy, these are the longest laps of my life. Can we just get this race over with before I lose my shit? I like that I'm relaxed and I'm settled in up here, but damn. Coming to 3 to go. Boy, if Eric Jones wins this race, I'm going to be pissed. Anybody but him, I'll accept. I won't be happy, but I'll accept it. I'll live with it, like when I got robbed of Fontana just because Eric Jones wouldn't stop hitting me in the middle of the corner and costing me valuable fucking time. My R2 button feels weird. It's just every now and then I press it, especially when I'm playing this, I'm holding it. I'm not squeezing it. I only do that when I'm driving like an asshole. Like driving hard into the corner, I like squeeze the controller like it's going to make a difference, you know. Right now I'm just holding it down like normal, not putting any real pressure on it, but it felt funny. My hands are really sweaty. Coming to the white flag, hopefully. I've noticed this game will make you go to overtime even after you've hit the white flag. I've had it happen to me twice in the last week. They'll be like, all right, 1 to go, and I'll be like going into turn 1, cautions out, overtime. It's like, that's not how it works. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. So I don't even feel safe right now, because if a caution comes out, it's going to be like, oh, overtime. Even though we're on the last lap, and that should mean the race is going to be over if a caution comes out. Eric Jones making a run on the outside. Boy, it's going to be weird having Junior on commentary later this year with fucking problems and Steve Letarte and Jeff Burton, whatever. Is it me or during broadcast do Jeff Burton and Steve Letarte seem like they have the same voice? Even though they really don't, because Burton's from Virginia anyway. Look at Bubba making a run to the outside. We won. Oh, that's a weight off. I can turn my air back on now. It's getting hot in here and my hands are sweaty. 101's best I can do here. I think I've done 102 before. I got to check that in a minute. Woo, we won Daytona again. For real this time. We didn't have to get lucky. We actually just straight up won this one. And I want to watch the replay because our drive to the front was pretty sweet. I guess I'll do that when I'm looking through the race replay. Where'd the 96 wind up at? I didn't see. Did he get shuffled to the back? He sure did. 39th. Jesus Christ. And to Benedetto. I told you I wasn't giving up the lead. Fuck them. I don't need tires here. They can pit all they want. I'm staying out. I ain't fucking with it. What happened to Boyer? He finished 4 laps down. He was making a run at me for the lead at one point. I like how some of the cars went down pit road and then others are still riding around after the race is over. Is that weird to anyone else but me? Good race. We did it. God, we got a huge points lead. I'd say we're a lock for Homestead, don't you? We are now halfway done with our season. Woo! Woo! And Ricky Bobby yelling at guy's face. Woo! Not a scratch on that car. We got a clean race. Engine number 9. We led a lot of laps. That'll be a fun race to go back and watch, at least the first stage anyway. It kind of strung out by the end, but who gives a shit? We won, it's over, we're moving on. On to Cincinnati. On to Seattle, whatever. Yeah, we got Kentucky. I'll look at the schedule in a second. Let me check the playoff bubble. I fear that Eric Jones has moved into the playoffs. Nope, 1 point out. Bubba Wallace is in by 1 point. Clint Boyer by 11, and then there's a big gap. So really the bubble is Clint Boyer on back. So Eric Jones is on the cusp. Stenhouse moved closer. He had a top 5 there. Be cool if you could look back through the year's results. So, what is this? What does this do? Yeah, that's got the playoff standings, of course. Yep, it's a tight race at the bubble. But anyway, schedule. What do we got next? Kentucky, New Hampshire, Pocono, Watkins Glen. That is a great run of races for us. I like it. I like it a lot. Fucking Michigan again, kill me. Bristol again, kill me. Darlington, I don't know. Indianapolis is easy. We got a good run of races coming up, so I'll be more motivated to play more, like I said. We will do Kentucky sometime tonight, today, tomorrow. It'll be this weekend. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and for whatever reason, you guys keep coming back, so I'll keep making these videos. I don't think they're worth anything, because, hell, game's too easy sometimes, and then it's too fucking hard. This game has terrible balancing, and it kind of hurts the gameplay, because you don't want it to be fucking impossible, but you also want it to be doable. And that's the conundrum we find ourselves in. But anyway, I'm going to go. You guys have a lovely day, and we'll talk after the Richmond Cup race tomorrow night. See ya.